When is the right time to start a business? So yeah, and a friend of mine asked actually, when is the right time? I don't know. I don't think there's ever a right time to start anything. Circumstances will lead you to change. Circumstances will lead you to do what you want to do. So circumstances will also lead you to change a job or to start a business. But in terms of starting a business, let me just talk about that, because I do that. I have started a few businesses in my lifetime. Some have been good, some have been massive failures. But at the end of the day, the one thing that I know is the need for me, what drives me is the need to make a difference in somebody else's life. So I have an IT background, which some people may not know, but I've never really worked in IT because I just didn't like the idea of teaching other people how to use a computer when they learning themselves. So I preferred to move on and do community development. Community development and leadership are my backgrounds. So whatever business I think about has to do with personal development, professional development, community development, leadership. Those are my areas. So in terms of what has driven me to set up businesses, it's where I see that there is a need, and I research, I study, and I ask questions. And I find that actually there is something that I can contribute to the world if I did that as a business. So in your situation, when you look around you, you have to ask yourself, what is it that drives you? Is it the need for money? Is it the need for, a change of life? Is it wanting to make a difference? And once you answer those questions, that will determine what business you're going to do and when you should start that business. So personally, what drives me is helping people, teaching, making a difference in the world. I like happiness and I like being happy, and sometimes it may not seem like that, but I like being happy and I like peace around me. And there's so much going on in the world right now. There's so much negativity going on in the world right now. And if you, as a person, wherever you are, can make a little difference to somebody else's life, then that's worth doing it. And if you can do that and you love what you're doing and end up making money out of it, then that's a business for you. And that's the thing. The right time to start is now. If you have an idea, if you have this thing that has been niggling for a few years and you keep saying, one day I'll do this, one day I'll do this, that one day is now. Start thinking about it. Start looking around. There's a lot you can find on the internet right now about how to set up a business and the type of business that you want to go in. A lot of people have asked to say, oh, what if the market is saturated in the business that I want to do? What if there are so many competitors? Hey guys, wake up. If you're going to think of a business idea that hasn't been done before, then it will take you years to find one. And by the time you find one, somebody else would have found it as well. I like saying, think of it this way. If we look at the retail shops here in the UK, we have Sainsbury's, we have Tesco, we have Morrison's, and the list goes on. Asda. People get up and go and buy where they want to buy their groceries for a reason. So for me, I'm a Tesco girl. Why? Because I like the Tesco points. It's not just the same when I go into Asda or another shop. When I go to Tesco, I know I'm going to get, even if it's a 1 penny, when I go back to go and exchange my £12 voucher, it feels good. So that's why I go to Tesco. So equally, in your business, you have to ask yourself, what sets you apart from the other people that are doing the same thing that you want to do? If you think about what sets you apart, then you are onto a winner. And no, it doesn't get clear from day one. It takes time. It will take refining. And sometimes it's the thing that you think is not even going to work that works the best. And that plan that you have that says, I'm going to do this and I'm going to make it work, sometimes is the one that may not work. But you have to be able to try it out anyway. Because if you don't try it out, you will never know that if it would have worked. With regards to financing, well, there are a lot of organizations out there that can give you finance. In the UK, I think Virgin Startup give finance. Your bank can give you finance. That's if you need finance. There are some businesses that you can start that actually don't need you to have any money to start. You just have to have your knowledge and off you go. So if that's the kind of business that you want to start, then that's easy. You don't have to worry about how much you need. You might need maybe something like £500 for your marketing or whatever. But even just the people that are around you, if you start telling the people that are around you, once you've set up your business, they will come and buy from you, and those will be your first customers. We live with our first customers, and we don't actually think they will help us. So there you go. I think there are a lot of things that I can tell you about setting up a business, about starting a business. And if you're interested in this, I'm running a few courses in a few weeks. Hop on over to my website and see what's there. But I hope this video has been helpful for you. As I promised yesterday, that today I'll make it a little bit longer. So hopefully, I hope to see you on the other side. Don't depend on one single source of income, which is your salary, because if your job goes tomorrow, you won't have a salary. So start thinking about how you can multiply your income and get the right help from the right people. Look around you and see who can help you. And mind you, lessons be learned that it's not everybody that's within your circle that can help you, because some people are just there and they don't, all they know is how to tell you you're crazy. If one person tells you you're crazy, it's okay. Move on to the next person. They will help you. One thing that I've found is people that are already successful are very helpful. And for me, I've got a lot of help from people like that. So I'm wishing you all the best, and hopefully you'll be setting up your business soon. If you have any questions for me, or if you have any comments, comment on this video. I will respond to every comment. Or if you don't want to comment on here, send me an email as usual. Send me an inbox message on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger. Other than that, have a lovely long weekend in England, and the rest of you, yeah, it's a long weekend, I think, in a lot of other places. So have a nice long weekend, and I will speak to you again soon.